The anger's hidden in the riddles pinned to my side and I posted. I've tangled with the angel since it's something I can cope with. But the notion of letting a no go and red is preposterous. We've gotta get this crossed off of the checklist if we wanna walk with more than a limp. I ought to talk with more than my lips, so I've enough scars from speaking with the force of my fist. It's a contortionist twist of the fork split. Enough of the torch lit forest walking journeys. I wanna storm in with eyes closed and form grins from tidal waves to break through the minor plays of corporate divided slaves. This is a torque spike in the right of ways, foresight of designer plagues. Divine and art, I wanna find a spot where I can lay. But rest as Geiger paintings in a minimalist gallery. So slitting the wrist casually isn't a fitting casualty. It's much to my chagrin a simple travesty of life. So I battle these mics for insight into the last discreet light. If I'm captured, please fight for the simple reason of breathing. And to the last man standing, plant seeds in the right season, or growth won't show up, and you'll be left colder than the shoulder given to every third animal by Noah. This cancer's growing closer to my camera than I hoped it would. Now every picture's just a mirror for this vampire solitude. There's nothing in it but the tainted molecules of time. I'd rearrange it if I could, but the bottom line is I've run the quarter-mile stint so many times that I bet if you poured water in the tracks my feet have left, you'd have an island or release the moat to practice the art of trying to keep afloat. My ego's joking since the demon stroked it. Please withhold the creaking scold of speaking dope. I'm just trying to freak a flow while keeping the beast from coaxing his claws in between my throat. Stopping would mean a whole different approach to copying a zenith focus. The problem is me and bandwagons can't seem to hold hands, but me and coke cans are alike, so we recycle. Though our carbon dated liquid isn't spiteful, it's hardly aged despite the misfit glimpses by the eyeful. I'm so short-tempered I only kept the letter D from the disciple and gave the rest away for a nice bowl of nugget and a spoonful of love. But one is never enough. Come on, step to the front and catch an effortless buzz. The depth in my lungs is bringing life to the scenic sights next to the mud, with a squeamish fight for respect and get up until the breath is defunct. Evil-eyed is the general, one-minded vegetable substitute, plus size for the unrested juice progression in the vocal booth. But unless you know the individual spoken of has spoke for you, indifference is the default corroding fuel chosen to keep your motor moving. It's a cold and brewing cabaret for latter days to catch the delay through a shattered page's bad arrangement. I've had it taken and had to take it. Sometimes the breaks can crack your basis and coup d'etat through your base if left unattended in the basement.